So numerous federal agencies have felt the acts of DOGE cutting thousands of federal jobs and facilities. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, better known as NOAA, and the National Weather Service included. Joining us now to discuss the impact of those reductions, Cornell climate scientist Dan Visione. Dan, thanks so much for being with us. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure being here.
But before we get to the cuts, what are some of the things these two agencies do for us? I mean, more specifically, maybe National Weather Service, since we talk about that, our storm team, our meteorologists a lot. Like, what do they do?
So they do a lot of things, and I want to say they are some of the most dedicated civil servants that this country could hope for. The main things they do when it comes to weather and climate is, first of all, monitoring. In order to get better and accurate weather predictions, you need to be monitoring the atmosphere at all times, at all places. So that's the main thing they do. They fly balloons, air campaigns, they take measurements of the whole atmosphere all the times. Then they run the weather and climate models that allow us to understand both short and long-term risks, whether it's to weather or agriculture, longer-term subseasonal predictions, or hurricane and all of that. And then the third thing is that they constantly work on improving the models and our understanding of what's happening so that they can make the predictions more accurate over time.
So then what would be the impact, and how big an impact of cutting, as of right now, I think it's about 1,000 jobs?
So there has been already a quite large impact. A lot of that has also been a quite strong uncertainty for everyone involved. But I would say that mainly, so the people that are being fired first are probationary employees, so young people or people that have been promoted. In a way, the new generations that are coming in, the best employees, the people that are coming in straight from their degrees with a lot of new ideas, a lot of bright new things that they want to try and do to improve. So that's sort of one of the main impacts. The other one is that together with the firing of people, there are also now a lot of constraints over spending money over the budget, which means that a lot of observational campaigns, the launching of balloons has been stopped or slowed down.
Are we starting to already feel the impacts of these cuts, or is that just we're getting the tip of the iceberg and we'll feel it even more in maybe months and years?
Yeah, that's a great question. I would say that in a way it's a subtle, the main risk is going to be a slow degrading of what we have right now. Weather forecasts in the United States have improved so much over the last 30, 40, 50 years, and we risk losing all of that. We risk losing a massive amount of expertise, and overall we risk just getting better at this, which is so important for reducing the risks that comes out of weather and climate. So I would say that is, in a way, the kind of degradation. It's like ripping out small pieces of our highways. Maybe if you don't go through that highway ever, you're never going to notice, but somebody else will, and things you order through Amazon are going to rise lower, but you might never know why, right? And in this case, it's the same. It's a slow degrading of the whole infrastructure that the United States has spent so much time and effort building, all the expertise that we risk losing. Look, these people are some of the best in the field, and they're not going to have maybe a problem finding another job in the private sector, but the U.S. will lose this incredible amount of wealth of expertise that NWS and NOAA provide for free to the American people.
Yeah, I got time for maybe one more for you, and to really bring it very, very micro. What kind of impact might it have on local meteorologists? Like we have our storm team here at News Channel 9. They've got a tight relationship with NWS.
Yeah, clearly, right? Every TV meteorologist uses data that is provided, again, for free by NOAA and NWS. So for sure, we will see, especially as summertime comes and the weather becomes, in a way, more challenging to predict. The lack of balloon launches in Binghamton or in Albany will result in degraded, less confidence in the weather forecast. So that's sort of the short-term risk. The long-term one is that any meteorologist will have been trained at universities, but then through interactions with NWS and NOAA, through internship, summer internship. All of our students here at Cornell cannot wait to get into summer internships at NWS. And if we lose that, if there's no training anymore, we will lose the next generation of of meteorologists.
Dan, this was a great conversation. I really appreciate your time. I'd love to catch up with you again soon. Thank you so much, sir.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me again.